I'd like to begin by welcoming everyone.
Dash in here, take a quick photo, and dash out.
Yeah. Welcome to my first behind the scenes ever. I'm very excited, very nervous. We're at the Wisconsin Dells. It's a very hot, muggy day. It rained a lot yesterday, so it's very kind of gross feeling, you know? Got my lovely fiance here with me today. She's doing the BTS for the beginning of it. So we're just gonna load in, say hey, do all that kind of stuff. Oh, dude, this is gonna be easy. Look at this. You got so much space. I don't know exactly where to leave my stuff, but. Oh, hey. Hello.
Hello. So feel free to come on in. I'm actually to the room on the right. Jen's in the room on the left.
Oh, you guys are like right here. Okay, cool. Excellent.
So I don't know what you need to.
Oh, okay. Is there any space that I can put some stuff?
Everything you can just probably put on the side and that wall.
And this wall here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna be bothered
Excellent.
with that, but this ones they need to go back.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
I've got a handycam from the 90s.
See, that's what everyone. But yeah, people see it and they go like, you paying them how much money to shoot with something from 93? Like.
You know how much money it costs to get. Well, if you were to shoot on film, you know how much money it would cost to get
That's
film
very
film?
true, actually, yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Anything look out of place?
My knees. There it is. Getting the shot is not as pretty as the shot. The last wedding I shot, I did an only 24 frames, no 60, no nothing, and it was really nice. So I kind of want to continue to do that if possible. These colors. Oh, I am the gimbal. No need. My body is a gimbal. Oh.
Clean this.
What?
It just looks a little smudgy.
Oh, wow. I haven't even touched it yet and I've got glitter on me. This is crazy. That looks crazy with all the lines on it. And the sparkles going all crazy. Let's see if I can just black this out. Black out the background so it's just her, the dress. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ooh, give us the wind. Dude, little title card action to the side here. Shut up. I am good.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I need another Red Bull. Oh, dude, the lazy little river thing.
Yeah, if I go missing, that's where I'm at.
Yeah. I just heard lots of stuff. We missed something. Hi, I'm Eric. I'm the videographer for today. If you see one of these, just ignore us. We don't exist, okay? Hey, future Eric, editing this about a month and a half after the wedding date. Just wanted to pop into this BTS series whenever I feel like I need to explain something a little bit more. So the main two reasons that I wanted to do this BTS even in the first place was obviously for content to put on YouTube and for shorts and all that kind of fun stuff. But the underlying kind of main reason was to analyze myself, to see how I appear here and how I sound there. And that was one of those moments where I sounded totally different in my head. I thought I sounded much more jolly and upbeat, but it just did not come across that way. And maybe I'm being too hard on myself, but that's just one of those things where I want to let you guys know that I'm just like any other creator being hard on themselves and moving on. This prep space was a little difficult because there wasn't really much room and the TV was getting a lot of reflections. She was holding a mirror there. I was trying to stay out of that. So you saw me kind of framing in between people and chairs and stuff to kind of, you know, avoid those obstacles as much as possible. So.
Just take the smartphone. They're probably not understanding. Like, just take the smartphone. Yeah, and you're like, I don't understand. My dad is right. You should have been like, I can't take the smartphone. No, literally. It was like the only.
I'm trapped in here. Get more. No, you're good. You're good. I just think it's funny. Yeah. Like this is the one angle. That's fine. I see everything. But after I got about every single face and, you know, little hair stuff, little makeup stuff, I went back out for one last final wide shot. Right there. And then we went to the other bride's suite to just get some more stuff from their side, get all those faces, all that kind of stuff. But we were faced with relatively the same looking room, and this time with a huge mirror that you really could only stand in like two spots to avoid it, and that made this room rather difficult, but it is what it is.
The first time I met her, I had a drink in my hand. She was, oh, you have an empty hand. Here you go. So I had not over here bawling. Also, the sun.
Look at that cat in the middle of it.
Oh, that's really cute, actually.
The cat! Oh my god, shut up.
Okay, hold on. You should be flipping through these while I get it. Go for it.
She chose, man. That was her. We were trying her decision.
That's fun. Yeah, you stay with her. I'm gonna swing by. Jeez. Oh, these are cool. So I was really excited to get to this prep space. This is one of the hotel rooms, just to get a little bit of variety in the prep portion of the video. So I definitely wanted to recreate everything that I did earlier, but here.
Are you getting this?
Yeah. Yeah, it's private. I'll just be on like. The only thing is I can't backlight for video, so like I would probably. Yeah, I'd be like against the wall. We could go outside, huh? Trying to figure out with the photographer where to place her for getting the tie on, the vest, the jacket, all that kind of, all those shots. Nothing like getting ready for your wedding day with kids screaming in the background.
Like her little Build-A-Bear.
Oh, sheesh, look at that. I'm gonna do a thing. Little title card action.
We don't need you guys for like half hour.
Okay, get down in the getting ready room.
Yeah, cool.
Go down there.
Got it. Do you want to hold up? Yeah.
So cute. Let's get wedding photos in the lazy river.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
That would be so fun.
I'd be so down for that.
I'm in. Yeah.
I would. If it's at the end of the night, I'd hop in.
Yeah, can the vendors hop in after?
I mean,
Hey, I might not look pretty, but the shot be looking pretty. You know what I mean? Got to get the shoe shot, just in case. Not to undo everything, but let's just mic you quick, too.
Oh, yeah. No, and then...
Just while we're at it. Can you grab and just kind of, you can just feed it through?
Do I feed it through the back?
Yeah, feed it through the back. So you'll have to untuck a little bit.
I got it here. This belt is tight.
Boop.
Look at that.
Right there. And then there's like a thicker piece there that kind of helps with like the
you don't even
the cable, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel that? Where is that?
Okay. No, I don't feel it. Oh, here. Nope. Yes.
Is that right there? Okay. Is it?
This piece?
Yeah. We'll just kind of make sure that that's locked in. Right there, if it's comfy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because then that'll.
Half an hour before my husband leaves.
And then, so then this will get plugged into here, and this won't like come undone or anything.
Oh, fantastic.
So.
Nice and solid.
Mm-hmm. And then we got a clip on the back here, so we'll just clip this in, and then we'll just tuck the slack in. Boom. You mind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
Boom, and then yeah, just tuck the slack in. We're all good, and leave enough room for you to kind of be able to do a little twisty turny, you know, as long as it doesn't feel too tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Now.
Nice. So now we go back downstairs and we're waiting for the bride to put her dress on. And in the meantime, Andrew asks me this.
So at this point in the day, what are you thinking about? What do you have in mind?
Nothing. I can't relax until speeches are done, because I can have good vows, but like if like the speeches ain't that, you know, all that, then I'm in my head, I'm trying to think about how to edit it like on the go. And I can't know until after the speeches.
You think about editing a lot when you're filming? When you're shooting?
Yeah, pretty much all the time. All the time. Like I know in my head like what's could be a title shot, you know, like to put some text over, or like, oh, that's the opening shot, or that's the out shot, or oh, that's a good transition to move to this or whatever. That's a lot of buttons. How you doing? They were creeping, trying to make sure that she didn't see her with her dress on. There she goes. that was fun. My body is a tripod. I was holding the thing so I got a third point of contact up against my chest. Look at the focus. And now, of course, we put the mic on her. This is a different one. It's a little bit easier to put in the dress. And then we get the clip right here.
Okay.
So however you get that situated, preferably on the right side, because I'll just hear your heartbeat if it's on the left.
Gotcha.
I've had it happen before. So.
You're at race, and you like.
Yeah, it's like, it's like, oh, it's about to, something's about to happen. Yeah, get the boat in the background. Ooh. That was, whoa! Oh, they're stunting on us right now. Look at them. They're showing off.
Okay, go ahead and play.
Hey, buddy, the sign says slow. We do it for, like, portraits, details.
One of you guys pull this
Or
up on your
establishes.
phone. My
Yeah,
phone.
here. I got you. I'll be backseat driver.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just like my phone is not pulling it up. Yeah, that's weird.
In 0.7 miles, turn left on Bunker Road.
Well, that's a first. I see the lone rock. You know the deal too, right? You got both on?
Yep.
And you're just getting the two of them, and I'm getting the one turning around. So yeah, be this way looking so you see the lone rock in the back.
You guys have another thought?
No, I like the shade, so.
The signs are annoying.
Yeah, the sign is very annoying. Yeah, just to be safe, do that.
We're gonna be okay. There is glitter all over it.
I just
Okay.
seeing both of them, yeah.
So walk up to her.
Okay.
Your turn.
Which way do I turn?
Left.
Oh my god. You're not wrong, it's very sparkly.
I told you. Yeah, you're gonna get sparkles all over.
Wow.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Good.
Oh, it looks amazing.
Thank you. Look at you. Sharp looking sharp.
Oh, you look amazing.
Thank you. You do too.
God.
Look at us, all dressed up. It's like we got somewhere to be.
Do we have something going on today?
Oh.
Can I have y'all just kind of scooch right here? I'm gonna get you a full cool rock in the background.
You're good to just keep rolling
my
too. Yeah.
god, I can totally see why you fell in love with this dress.
It's a little
It all
sparkly.
makes sense now.
Alright, let's go side by side.
Alright, there goes my clean suit.
Yeah, get the boat in the background. Ooh.
Get this.
Yeah, that was. Whoa!
Are they coming up here? Oh no, I hope
Oh, they're stunting on us right now. Look at them. They're showing off.
Okay, go ahead and put
Hey, buddy, the sign says slow.
Like here?
Look at them go.
Yep. Smile and look at me. And then look at each other. And put your heads together.
On.
Oh.
Move your. There you got it.
Okay.
Oh, this is too good. Give us your kisses here and there.
Sorry, had to get out of the slow sign.
Yeah, sorry. Paige, put your hand on her waist. You're about to marry her.
Yeah, come on, girl.
I'm sorry, I never know what to do with my hands.
Touch her all day. And here she is.
You are beautiful. Look at this. Where'd you get this?
I don't know.
You don't know where you got it?
I think at the store. You look so good. I can glitter all over you.
It's okay. It looks like it shakes off pretty well.
Yeah.
So, just glitter up the front.
Oh, you guys. Paige, I'm gonna have you whisper in her ear. Tell her why you're most excited to get married today.
Yeah! It'll be great.
I love you.
I love you too. Because I'm eating my hair.
Ready for a secret tip here? Come hither.
Okay.
Come hither. Let's go, let's go.
I don't know if there's a code.
Everyone good?
No, I just want before like the
Okay.
ceremony starts.
You use static NDs, right?
Hmm?
You use like single NDs, right? Not variable?
Yeah, just singles. So you just get a little
So
blockage.
can you stack them to make it darker?
Yeah.
That's super nice. Okay.
So it's a kind of annoying because you can't just be like, oh yeah, perfect. So you gotta like adjust a little bit, but it just looks better. Oh, I'm tired, dude. Me at a Cliff Bar time. Yeah.
England is like over the wind. I know. So I want the wind to feel like it's on you. Back up a little more.
Ready for a secret tip here?
Perfect.
We're gonna do a lot of post stuff. I can feel it. I'm gonna switch to photo.
All of your weight
I'm gonna photo
on
burst
one
it.
leg, and then your
So that's what we're
big
doing. We're
goes
taking
right
photos
between
right
your
now.
hip and your belly button. Kind of right
So we're just gonna kind of go.
Everybody's sticking their one close to
And then we just stitch those together, and it's like a projector feeling, film feeling thing. And it makes like any stilled or posed stuff look actually good for video. So that's my secret. So I would add some film effects and sound effects to really sell this overall effect, but kind of one of those things you got to just see in the short film when it's put together with everything else. But this is a great way to kind of work around those kind of posed shots, because for video just like sucks. Like, what am I supposed to do? Anyways, I've talked too much. Let's go on.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Everybody's smiling, looking at me. Okay, I'm gonna have you two give a nice big kiss, and we're gonna have everybody cheer. You guys know it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Cheer!
Okay.
The cheering! What happened?
Okay, try it again. Try it
Okay,
again.
yeah.
Try it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And then when you get to the end, give a kiss. Y'all need to take a No, you can carry.
Yeah, need to.
Take her flowers, and then she can carry her dress. Yeah. Cool. What do I? Okay, we're bridging. You hold hands. Hold hands.
What?
Okay, great. All right, ready? Action.
Guys, big. Okay.
Okay, let's do it one more time. This time, when you get to the end, give a nice big kiss. We're in the middle, wherever. Let's do it in the middle. Yeah, where you feel it.
You guys are so excited. This is the coolest thing ever. You're just so vocal, and you're like moving your hands around and stuff, and like playing with the flowers, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, forget you're on video.
This is a silent wedding. Silent wedding film.
Action!
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
Do you want me to do it again? Or?
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
I got it.
Let's get nice and close to each other. Okay, I'm gonna have everyone look at Jen, and Jen, you can look to either side. Give her a compliment. Cool, and then whenever you're good, let me know.
Good. So now we pretty much finished up. They're just doing individual photos, which we don't really need. So we were just kind of heading on back inside, and it is water and Cliff Bar time. Holy smokes. Yeah, well, he's over there now. Excuse me. DJ?
I am the DJ assistant.
DJ assistant? Hi, I'm Eric. Videographer for today.
Okay.
Do you guys have a setup out in the back at all for the ceremony?
Yes.
Is there anything that I could plug into, like a speaker back there or anything like that?
I imagine so.
Or should I just wait for him to come back? We got time.
Yeah,
I'll just wait for him.
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bam, dude. See, my fiance, she's making fun of me right now, but like, dude, how sweet is this, man? You don't got to be running back and forth to your setup and stuff and plants and stuff, so you just do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. We're about a half hour out from the ceremony, so we're gonna start setting up. We don't need the full 30 minutes, but it's nice to have it. I would assume this is his speaker. I don't want to mess with anything yet without his permission, but it looks like we got a mix out, which is cool. So I'll be able to plug into that. That's nice. So I got lots of devices, and I'll just set them and start rolling now, so I literally don't even have to worry about it. Audio files are like nothing compared to video files. So I use this as like ambience, just to get of like the crowd. So I'll kind of plant this in some flowers to be nice and discreet. Put this on a stand, and I'll put this in front of the speaker, I think I'll even, instead of putting this on the mic, I think I'll put this on, like in the pocket of the officiant, like the front pocket, like here. DJ? Excellent. What's up, man? I'm Eric.
Cody.
Cody?
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. My fiance's in there.
Cool.
This is Andrew.
Awesome.
And
We met earlier. He helped me for me.
oh yeah, word. Yeah, I just wanted to see if there's any way I could plug into your stuff. Do you have like an out on the speaker out here?
Yeah, there's an out on here. It's an XLR out.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Awesome. Perfect. Yeah.
There's a mix out on here.
Yeah.
Actually, I used to also plug one in myself, but then I switched to X. It's more reliable. So, but yeah, got the mix out on there.
Cool.
So, and it's the same on the speakers inside. You'll do the mix out.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
but yeah.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Then,
the reason I put one on there is because sometimes you get like a gust of wind or an officiant holds a cell phone to read from it.
Yep.
And it causes feedback.
Or is
little
the
ticking, so
yeah.
that's why I started using that. It's
Yeah.
Straight audio.
Cool.
Yeah, so.
And well, I use them for laving people up, but they work super well for stuff like this too. And then you're like all of a sudden like an awesome vendor because you're doing more than just your job. Whatever that means to you. See, look at that. That thing ain't coming off now. You put another one of those on there, bam. Like maybe just to be safe. To get the crowd from their perspective while they're up here, and then we got a mic back there. We kind of mix it together. We get this cool all around sound. So I'll just start recording with this one here. Maybe push these out a little. Sneak it. We're gonna just clip this on the officiant and I'm good. I just gotta turn that on before they start because both of them are already mic'd. You got a mic here. I'll clip the officiants. We're good. So now we'll set up cameras. Could you get tripods ready? My bad. Actually, oh geez. I think if I could you just bring the tripod case out here then? Yeah. Oh gosh, okay. So we can't put it in front of that door either. God, okay. 1, 2, 3. And then each one has its own different mount, which is annoying, but also like very straightforward because everything has an assignment or a job. So this, if you can tell, this is a different head than the other ones I pulled out. This gets the wide cam every time. And this will just go back here. So that way I have this as a view. So they'll walk from here. And then when the second they get to that lane, then they'll get into my view because I'll be looking down the aisle that way. And then when they get past me in my view, then they'll be in her view. So like no matter where somebody is, there's always a sight path for them. Yeah, look at that, dude. That's a sweet shot. She's just focused on getting the whole activity up there as if she was like sitting in the front 2 rows. So she's seeing like the whole bridal party and everything. Like everyone sits down, I come back here, I move it so I can see the whole crowd from here. I've got a zoom, I'll pull out my zoom and zoom straight in on them. So we get a wide and then like a medium shot and then I'm like right on them. So we got 3 different types of shots to cut to as well. Because these are full frame, or this is full frame, and then the other 2 cameras I'm using are crop. It could be kind of cool sometimes to just go into DX mode for this. Just so that it all kind of looks and feels the same so that one isn't like super sharp compared to the other. Boom. And now it's like she just punched past all the chairs. But it's up to you. Holy smokes. Another Z50. Then extreme overkill 70 to 200 on it. That's so that we can get that 105 to 300 crop on it instead. so we can get that much further and stay that much further back. So this literally only used for ceremony and speeches. And I'll come grab it after everyone sits down, and then I just set it straight down the aisle. Or if they're doing vows, I'll kind of, if I got time, I'll switch. We'll start this now. I really hate how split this line is right here. But yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, they're coming through this door. I forgot. I thought it was this door. There's so many curves and edges and doors. Like I was talking about earlier with that quick release. We just, right here, top entry, tighten. So now I don't have to be handhold the whole time for longer moments. Would you be able to just kind of clip this? So like this is facing inside, so it's just a little clip.
You want the brand facing in?
Yeah, like, could you do it further down on the other side? Because otherwise I'll just hear, it's pretty sensitive, it'll hear the heartbeat. So just like right here is fine.
Here?
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. And then,
no promises,
what do they,
get sweaty.
That's fine. Cool, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. We're good. Turn my phone off. Oh my God, dude, I'm gonna get sunburned. I am myself down here, yeah.
I'd like to begin by welcoming everyone, and on behalf of the happy couple, thank everyone for being here on this, the happiest of days. Paige and Jen are so excited to take this step in their relationship, as they believe it is the most special way to declare their love and commitment to the world. It's no accident that each of you is here today, bearing witness to that commitment. You are all invited to partake in this celebration because you represent an important piece of the individual and collective lives of Paige and Jen. Let's also take a moment to acknowledge those who can't physically be here today, but are with us in spirit. My name is Liz Morrissey, and I am a longtime friend of first Paige and then Jen. I'm so honored to stand before you to be able to share their love story and to guide them through this next phase in their relationship and life together, the union of marriage. As some of you may know, but the fact that we are even here today and that Paige and Jen are even a couple is an accident. Their words, not mine. Back in the day, Paige and Jen went to visit her friends and bridesmaids, Emma and Leah, who were performing at NIU. When she was visiting, they took her phone and swiped away on her dating profile. She had no idea who they were matching with or what she would come back to when she opened her dating profile. Luckily, one of those people that they swiped on was our lovely Jen. And even more luckily for Paige, she swiped back and the two matched. In true Paige fashion, she fired off that first message and the conversation took off. After about a month of talking online, the two decided to meet over ice cream in the basement of a residence hall at UW-Whitewater. I mean, how romantic. Between the RAs trying to get them to engage in their craft and the Hawkettes singing, they decided to move to the residence hall lobby, yes, even more romantic, and proceeded to talk for several more hours. 4 days later, they traveled to Janesville to get dinner at Noodles & Co., then see the Rotary Lights. Paige even got a car wash for this. The most romantic. The two consider this to be their first official date. About 9 months after they started dating, Paige and Jen moved in together. They've since handled many job changes, moves, and the uncertainty of COVID together. And, to no one's surprise, they've come out the other end, even stronger. With the help of her UW-Whitewater Rec Sports family, Paige proposed to Jen in October of 2021, dressed as Willie the Warhawk. A month later, Jen proposed to Paige in an escape room, where Paige had to complete a puzzle as the final task, revealing Jen's proposal. In each instance, the two were surrounded by their dearest friends, and the love was palpable. Throughout their years of dating and engagement, Paige and Jen's connection has been instant, profound, genuine, and resilient. It still is today. So in preparing for this union, I individually asked each of them the same set of questions and requested that they not share their response with the other. As a friend, the emotion in their responses made my heart sing, and the genuine care and compassion gave me reassurance that this marriage will stand through all of the challenges that it may face. When I asked Jen to tell me her favorite part about Paige, she said her determination. Paige said her favorite part about Jen was, and I quote, "How kind she is. She's like a frickin' saint." Jen told me that Paige's cutest quirk is the most random thoughts she has that she just can't contain. I mean, I can attest to that too. Paige said it was how Jen's nose randomly wiggles like a bunny, and she doesn't even know she's doing it. In one word, I asked them to tell me how the other's love made them feel. Jen said happy, and Paige said fortunate. I also asked the two what their favorite memory with the other was. Jen said it was their first New Year's together at their apartment in Whitewater. It was just the two of them. They ate food, played games, and watched the ball drop together. Paige told me that it was their first time doing Thanksgiving, all by themselves, during COVID in Chippewa Falls. I loved the simplicity in their responses. It wasn't a wild or extravagant trip. It was pure joy in the simple moments, enjoying each other's company. Finally, I asked them to tell me when they knew that the other was the one. Paige told me that she knew way before, but I have to tell you, Paige, you didn't beat her by much. Jen told me that she knew in the fall of 2018, after a couple months of living together. They worked together as a team and figured out all of the kinks. Paige told me that she knew in the summer of 2018, just a few months earlier, when she was studying abroad in Scotland and missed her so much. So now that we've covered the love story that got us here today, let's turn the page and begin the chapter of marriage. But before we do, I have a reminder for all of the beloved and honored guests here today. We've been blessed with an invitation to celebrate this glorious day in union, but with that joy comes a level of responsibility. As those who bear witness to Paige and Jen's commitment to each other, we must actively remind them of that commitment on the roughest days ahead. That means when one of them calls you to complain about the other or when their relationship faces its darkest days, you pause her and hold her accountable to the vows that she made about being the best dang wife possible. All of us make mistakes. All of us say and do things that we shouldn't. But as the people that Paige and Jen love most, let's do our part to help them keep their most precious promises, the vows of marriage. So Paige and Jen, pause and look at your guests. They're here today to support you in all the days to come. Before today, some of us may have inherently stood more directly behind you, Paige, or you, Jen. But from now on, we stand equally behind you both. So, let's get to the good stuff. As you both know, this contract of marriage is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, and with a deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. The brides have each prepared vows that they will read now.
Jen, we made it. I love you so much. How cool is it that we found each other? In our almost 7 years together, we have done quite a lot. We got to see each other go through the distance of studying abroad, graduating college, and starting our first careers. We went through a global pandemic, completed like 100 puzzles, added 2 orange fur balls to grow our little family, and moved a few times in between. And now we finally made it here today to get hitched. You are the kindest person I have ever met. You are beyond patient and endlessly caring. You may not feel it all the time, but you are strong and resilient. You are so incredibly smart, and you are one of the hardest working people I know. You push me, and I push you, maybe just your buttons, but you inspire me to be better. You are my confidant, my biggest supporter, my partner in crime, my passenger princess, navigator, my best friend, and my person. We have had some of the best times together, and we've also been through some hard times, but especially this last year. It's been some of the toughest days of my life, and in true in sickness and in health style, you were right there next to me through it all. I don't have words for how much you have helped me, and I promise to be there for all that life throws our way moving forward. I promise to keep pushing you and your buttons. I promise to always take your breath away, and maybe with my ice cold hands. I promise to keep facing my fear and kill all the spiders or bugs or mice that get into our home, as long as you keep an eye on them while I go get the vacuum. I promise to be there for you on your worst days and celebrate with you on your best days. I promise to help you locate your phone, wherever you may have left it, in the house, or maybe I just put it in my pocket to hide it on you. Mostly, I promise to build a future with you filled with unconditional love, lots of laughter, and countless adventures to come. I can't promise that the future will be without me telling long and drawn-out stories, or that I won't have my faults. You have seen them all, and yet you decided to stay. I can't promise a life without difficulty, but I know that with you by my side, we can overcome pretty much anything, even gluten. I can say with confidence that whatever comes our way, you and I together have the best odds, and they're in our favor. I can't wait to embark words on this married life with you. I love you.
Paige, for the first 4 years, I called you my girlfriend. Then we got engaged, and I called you my fiance. Now, after what feels like forever, our day is finally here, and words cannot express how excited I am that I get to call you my wife forever. If someone would have told me that after our first date that we'd be standing here today, I actually would have believed them. We all know that I'm more of a quiet person, so the fact that you had me talking for hours on our first date let me know that this was something special. After just a few months, I knew that you would be my happily ever after, and since then, every day spent with you is my favorite day. There are so many things that I love about you, like your random dance moves, your love and dedication to our little Ohana, and your willingness to kill all the bugs in the apartment. I love that you're eager to experience the world with me, but also content with a quiet night in and a TV show on. I am always in awe of how you live your life with so much passion, and no matter where we are or what you're doing, when I look at you, I'm home. Today is not the beginning of you and me, nor is it our finale. It's one of the million memories I intend to create with you by my side throughout our lives. And as we begin this new chapter of our story, there are a few things that I can promise you. I promise to let you build all of the IKEA furniture by yourself and only occasionally ask, did you read the directions? I agree to watch a few new TV shows and movies in between suggesting we rewatch the same ones we've seen 3 times. I promise to let you win the occasional argument, even though we established early on that I'm always right. And I promise to let you drive and be your passenger princess for life. You will always be my greatest adventure, and there is nowhere that you could go that I won't be with you, blasting the tunes, getting the snacks, and giving the occasional and probably wrong direction. Of course, marriage isn't all fun and games, so I promise that you'll never face anything alone. In your proudest moments and your lowest lows, I'll be everything you need. A cheerleader, a shoulder to cry on, or someone just to listen to you ramble. I'll always be there to provide warm hugs, cuddles on the couch, and advice for when you ask for it. I vow to see our challenges as opportunities to go stronger and our disagreements as a chance for us to learn more about who we are. When we lose patience with each other, I'll remind us of all the reasons we've made it this far and that you and I are a team and nothing is more important than our friendship. And lastly, I promise that I will love you every single day in all the ways I know how. Sometimes I'll be scared and sometimes I'll be brave, but I'll always be there for you in every way I can show. You are my person and the best thing I never knew I needed. You're my emotional support person, my partner in crime, and my best friend. You grow flowers in the darkest parts of me, and have given me the confidence to face my insecurities, challenge me to be my truest self, and inspire me to follow my dreams. After all, a dream is a wish your heart makes, and my dream wouldn't be complete without you in it. Our journey as a family has only just begun, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. Right now. I chose you in 2017. I choose you today, and I will continue choosing you from this day on, now and forevermore. I love you so much.
Those were really good.
Beautiful. So now, Paige, do you take Jen to be your wife? Do you promise to love? Hey, easy there, slugger. I got a few more words. She is ready, though. Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others and holding on to her forevermore?
I do.
There we go. And Jen, do you take Paige to be your wife? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others and holding on to her forevermore?
I do.
Beautiful. Paige and Jen will now exchange rings as a symbol of their love and commitment to each other. So this is the point in the ceremony where we usually talk about wedding bands being a perfect circle with no beginning and no end, but we all know that these rings do have a beginning. Rock is dug up from the earth, metal is liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees, then molded, cooled, and painstakingly polished. Something beautiful is made from raw elements. Love is like that. It's hot, dirty work. It comes from humble beginnings made by imperfect beings. It's the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. Paige, would you now place the ring on Jen's left hand and repeat after me? As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you,
that I've chosen you,
above all else,
above all else,
with this ring,
I
thee wed.
I thee wed.
Jen, Please place the ring on Paige's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you
that I have chosen you
above all else,
above all else,
with this ring,
with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
So before we go, I'm going to give you some unsolicited golden rules of marriage that I've learned in my many 2 years of marriage. First, even when you don't want to, Paige, I'm looking at you. Prioritize getting the result that you want over being right. Second, always make time for an I love you or a kiss goodnight. Finally, communication is a two-way street. So be clear in your message and listen, truly listen to your partner. Paige and Jen, my wish for you is that someday when you look back on your married life together, you'll see today as the day that you love each other the least. So now, by the power vested in me by American Marriage Ministries, it is my honor and delight to declare you married. Paige and Jen, you may now seal your marriage with a kiss.
I am so pleased to present to you our new buds for the first time ever. Wives for Life, Paige and Jen.
But she can like zoom in on people too. Pack everything up, move on in. We gotta set up the video booth, get that going, get cocktail hour, be ready for this grand entrance into speeches for the first time ever for me. That's a new one, but I like it. That was all the audio. And then no, you're fine.
It's really a one-man show.
Okay. What's really helpful is labeling each case so that at the end of the day, I know what goes in each case and it's all like in the same order. So I don't ever have to worry about like just throwing stuff in at the end of the night. I don't know how people do that. A cam, B cam, C to see better with lights, I don't know. And then we got the check mark or an X for dead batteries.
Oh, dude, that is brilliant.
Because we've made that mistake a couple times too. Look at this. Oh my goodness. What if we just take over this table?
You want
Like
to
we
inside
have,
or outside?
like we have, the light coming in from right here is gonna be nice. It's like if the video booth like tripods like right here, and you just see like everything. And that way we can just set the mic right here and they can just like stand in front of it and say something. Just take this over. This is the equivalent of in the good old days when Uncle Joe would be running around with a camera just like this saying, hey, say something to the bride and groom. Except we're not being intrusive to people. We let them come, the ones that want to leave a message. But the only thing is I sync this up so I can only run it for so long. So it's more of a pop-up thing. And I figure it's best during cocktail hour because people aren't too drunk yet. And they're also very excited because the ceremony just ended and they're ready to party. So, and there's like nothing else going on during cocktail hour either. Like the photo booth half the time isn't even a thing. So it's not competing with other events either. I just let it roll the whole time. So I only sync it once. And then whenever I see like little waveforms, cut. Boom, I literally finish a video booth in like under an hour of editing. Alas, the classic. To sync her up. Well, and she'll hang out with this and explain to people what's going on here. And then I'll run around and get a bunch of cocktail hour stuff. Give us an example here.
Are you looking at it?
Yeah, actually I should expose it. Yeah. Oh, see, we gotta go down a little bit. Oh, okay. So then this is what she does the whole time. So she's chilling, eating, drinking up, having a good time. I do one of these.
All right, friends and family, if you haven't seen it, we've got a videographer running around here with a video booth sign. I want to make sure you guys take advantage of the video booth during cocktail hour. Again, the video booth is going to be running just during cocktail hour. We're going to go into a video message for runners today. Make sure you take advantage of that video booth. After you take a video of the video booth, make your way over to the mirror booth, which is over in the...
It works. People will come. They will. You got to lock eyes with people, make them feel obligated. And then when I see people doing this, then I'll start doing all this establisher stuff. And then take another 15-ish, 20-ish to get ready for the Grand March. And get some grub. Wow.
There's phones right here, headphones, so that one will work.
That's it.
Probably.
Audio update for the reception here. The DJ's not allowed to use his own mic for some reason. I don't know why. So they're using the house audio. W's to the house audio. They got their own board. This is incredible. So I'm plugged in one here in the headphone jack. So 1/4 inch to my XLR. And I'm doing the 32-bit float because I don't know what their settings are gonna be, because we're going grand entrance into the speeches. So the speeches are through here, but the music's through there. And then I got another mic up at the head table to capture all the ambience from a distance of everyone applauding and cheering and stuff. We're chilling. It's 4:22. We're chilling until 5:30, 5:40. They're being seated. Tell a bad story, whatever you want. Yeah, sure. You guys are good whenever.
Hey, Jen. Saying hello from your favorite neighbors. You can see yourself. Can you erase that?
Cocktail hour is difficult because to us, they're like the most repetitive shots, but to them, it's like the best stuff because they're trying to see everybody. You want as many faces in the video as possible. So I go with a little checklist, a fun checklist. I want a group. I want some old people, young people, like kids, grandparents, a little laughter, maybe catching something, somebody picking some stuff at some food, getting a drink, that kind of stuff. So that way all of a sudden we have like at least half a dozen shots, boom, straight in the video. So I'm like checking those off in my head as we go, just to make sure that I have some good shots for the short film at least, and then anything else extra that I get is just a super bonus. So that's what we're looking for. So it's almost kind of like a game, you know, doing cocktail hour. So footage, check. Get a little drinkage. Next. I can get a better one. Dude, he said, oh, I don't have lights. Excuse me. These are cool, man. This is a vibe. Walking shots. Get that slideshow and then someone reacting to the slideshow. Bride talking with people. The reason I have a shot list for cocktail hour is it keeps it from being repetitive, redundant shots and just seeing people walk away. The video, like getting any little event or any movement that I can, makes it feel not boring. Like a walking shot, I'd go from like picking up the food to then walking over here to then the photo booth and then like a pan of like the room and then boom, we're over with another group of people talking or something. They're just good like transitional things, I guess, to be thinking about instead of here's a shot, here's a shot, here's a shot. It's like there's a reason, because otherwise you're just shooting people talking the whole time. Well, that was terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start setting some stuff up for. I think I'll start the audio now, just so that when we do the cake stuff, we can just go right in. So I'm just coming back from a quick portrait session where I got this banger shot and a couple other good ones, but I'm saving all the portrait sessions for the final episode of this BTS series. Anyways, I made the call to run out with them before I was fully set up for the reception. So while I did set up all my audio in the last episode so I can turn those on quick, then I turned around and they're cutting the cake already. So I set up 2 cameras and then they're already lined up for the grand entrance, so I go over there to catch up with what's going on. And I had no time to set up my lights for speeches immediately to follow the grand entrance. This is where things kind of fell apart for me. Okay. They're literally already lined up. I didn't realize it was like that fast.
All right, friends and family, we're gonna get started here in about 30 seconds. So at this time, we just ask that you take your seats. Again, we're gonna get started here in about 30 seconds.
It was actually perfect because this is what happens. Now we're just gonna roll with it, you know?
All right, friends and family, if I can draw your attention, if you're looking at me at the DJ booth, it's gonna be to the left or to the right? To the left, this way. So that's where your wedding party's gonna be entering, so I want everybody's attention over there as we welcome our wedding party.
They're going to do speeches, set it in the middle of the dance floor, point it straight.
All right, let's go ahead and give them, hold on here, microphone's a little quiet, I might have to get that turned up over here. We're using the house mic. Let me get that turned up and we'll get rocking. Check 1, 2. It's loud over here, but you can't hear it up there. Switch to mine here. All right, we're gonna switch microphones here, 1 second. Check. All right, here we go. That's much better. You gotta love the human aspect of weddings, right? All right, so let's go ahead and give our newlyweds here another round of applause. So dinner's gonna be here shortly, but before we eat, we're actually gonna have our speeches. So we're gonna start out with Deanna. We've got Jen's sister and matron of honor. So please put your hands together for Deanna.
Hi Hi everyone, thank you all so much for coming today. For those of you who do not know, my name is Deanna. I am Jen's older sister, which makes me her worst nightmare as a speech giver because I'm one of very few people in this room who have 27 years worth of stories to tell. We made a pact when we were kids that we were both going to be each other's maid of honor when we got married, so I'm honored that I still rank high enough to deserve the role. All right, so without further ado, let's get this roast started. What do you mean? What do you mean we're not doing that?
No,
I wrote a whole speech.
No, we told you we're not doing that.
Okay, well this is awkward.
So this has never happened. The camera just froze. I had to remove the battery and restart it, which meant that what it was recording didn't properly save. I know, a huge, huge L on wedding films. But it happens. This is why I film with multiple cameras. To be fair, this camera's pretty used. I've used it on every single shoot since like 2018. So it's definitely paid itself off. I might have to replace this one soon, or maybe it was just a fluke. Whatever. Let's get back to the video.
And you guys know that I love you, but you made planning this wedding really, really hard. Do you know how difficult it is to find things that say Mrs. and Mrs. instead of Mrs. and Mr.? It was difficult, but it's okay. Well, no, in all seriousness, I have been trying to write this speech for about a week and a half, and every time I tried to write it, I started crying, which is really awkward at work. So let's just hope that I can get through this without crying this time, but no promises. Growing up with Jen has been an adventure and one that I would not change for the world. We've had our moments, as all sisters do, but the biggest thing that I remember from growing up together was how much Jen followed her heart and stayed true to herself, which is something that I always admired and looked up to, despite her being the younger sister. My mom would always say that she marched to the beat of her own drum. I would argue that she was usually twirling a flag or a rifle, but no matter what she did it 100% Jen all the time. When Jen came out to me, it almost didn't register. In my defense, it had nothing to do with her being gay and more to do with the fact that it was 8 a.m. and I was in the Hartford airport waiting to come home for Christmas, not exactly the text you expect to get. And apparently I was the last to know because her text literally said, "Everyone else knows, and I just want you to be prepared before you come home." But seeing as this was the first relationship that she told me about since we moved out of the house, I knew that it was a big deal. Paige, I legit do not remember when we met at all. I went through my camera roll, I looked through my calendar, I asked Eric, I have no idea when we met.
I don't know either.
Yeah. All that tells me is how well you fit in our family. You've just always been there. You've always been part of the family. Seeing you and Jen together has been such a joy. You are everything that my sister deserves and more, and you're perfect for each other. And I do feel like I have the authority to say that because we've all been to Disney together. And let me tell you, if a couple can last a week in a hot, sweaty, crowded Disney trip, they can survive anything. Jen, and this is the part where I'm probably gonna start crying. I could not be happier for you. Back when we made our maid of honor pact, you said, "You're gonna have to wear a pink dress, you know?" Well, here we are. I'm wearing the pink dress, and you're wearing the sparkly princess dress that you always wanted. I'm so glad that we've grown closer the last few years, and I feel privileged to have gotten a front row seat to your relationship with Paige, from the minute you texted me in the airport to right here, watching you start your happily ever after. You deserve nothing short of the world, and I know that Paige is the perfect person for you. So, now I have some love advice and life lessons from some of my favorite people in life, fictional characters.
All right, with that, it is time to eat. So we're going to hand the reins over here to Wilderness as they come out with your salads. Please enjoy. I know we talked about the video booth before, but what we have here after dinner is a mirror booth, if you've seen that. It's over there where the wedding party came in. Make sure you take advantage of the mirror booth. It's going to be over there until 1:45 to midnight.
Well, that was terrible. Let's go. I think I just decided to go out for some extra photos, even though there were sunset photos, even though we have the smoke bomb photos later. I'm always trying to get more photo op, but I should have stayed and set up lights and made sure everything was set, because I knew that we'd come back in and it was gonna be like, go, 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 especially with speeches right after a grand entrance, which I've never done before. So I should have just been ready for that.
And long story short, everything turned out fine. The couple didn't know any different. And had I not shown all the proof here, you may not have either. Granted, the red walls, the vintage lighting, and the pink uplighting made for the most unideal situation possible, but, you know, as they say, just fix it in post.
I got 5 minutes to set up lights for first dances. Is this where they're sitting for sure?
Yeah.
Oh God.
So we're just coming back from some sunset photos, but again, we're saving all the portrait sessions for the final episode of this series. But I had just enough time to set up some lights before the photo dash where the couple sit in the middle of the dance floor and every table runs to them. And then that transitions into the first dances. I needed the BTS guy, Andrew, to come help me just set those up really quick because we were so tight on time. So that's why I don't really have much footage before the first dances.
And you're going to dash in here, take a quick photo, and then dash out, and the next table is going to come in. And we're going to do this to the song Mission Impossible, just like we do with a table dash.
So yeah, I've got to use different music for copyright reasons, but the photo dash was pretty straightforward. I basically just used this one main angle since it was more for photo anyways. Sydney was out shooting an emergency final video booth entry, so she came back just in time for the first dances. And I'll play that out in full like I did in the last couple episodes of this series, so just kick back, relax, and enjoy the process.
All right, please put your hands together for Jennifer and Paige. All right, next up, we're going to keep Paige out here on the dance floor, and she is going to have a dance with her father. Please put your hands together for Paige and her father, Alan. together for Alan and his daughter Paige.
Did you hear me?
And next up, we are going to have our other father-daughter dance. We want to welcome
I did
Jennifer
a
out to the
survey
dance floor
last
with
year.
her
Not a
father,
survey. I
Stephen.
went back and checked
Please
the
give them a round of
statistics.
applause.
And that song was played at least 11 to 13 times out of my 20 weddings.
Please put your hands together for Stephen and his daughter Jennifer. All right, next up we want to do a slow dance for everyone. So we want to make sure that we invite all couples out here, whether you're married or not, or maybe you just met tonight. Please come on out here and let's have a slow dance together.
Oh, the grandma fridge photo.
Yes.
Yeah. A must have.
So if you couldn't tell by now or throughout this whole series, I shoot handheld. And basically what that allows me to do is to kind of just get things done faster and blend a little bit more into the background as much as I can, that is. You know, during a portrait session, I just let the photographer do their thing. You know, they have it already figured out. So I'm just going to be off to the side, you know, with them not looking at the camera because that just breaks the wall, you know? And this just saves time because I'm not having to ask for things again, which in my experience just kind of makes it feel a little bit not, like, I don't know, you miss it if you don't get it the first time. And the rule that I go by is that if the shot has motion in it, then the shot doesn't need motion. You know what I mean? So like, if something's happening, if they're kissing, if they're laughing, if they're walking, whatever, I don't need to also be moving. Vice versa, if it's a posed shot, that's when I go back to that trick that I used during the party photos, where I just take a whole bunch of photos, and that just kind of makes it feel more like that's the action. You know what I mean? The action is the taking of the photos, the snapping, you know? So it makes more sense in my mind that way. I know this is more of a rare thing to see a handheld wedding videographer, so I'm just gonna play some of the BTS, let you kind of just see and feel how we were able to work together, and I'll show you some of the results of the shots as well, and maybe you'll learn a thing or two, hopefully.
And then slowly look towards each other. Of course. Paige, can I have you just like lead her to the little hedge there? And all the way around. All the way around, and then when you get here, you're gonna go. Okay.
That was beautiful.
Thanks. Oh, beautiful. Give her a kiss. Nice job. Okay, Jen, I'm gonna have you go in Paige's ear this time. I'm gonna have you purr. Can you have me downward a little, yeah. Up your hips a little bit. Yeah. Alright, and then maybe just
Yeah, the light just like shined through. Yeah, this is crazy. Ooh, ooh! Dude, give her a kiss right there with this flare. Yo! Yo! Whew! That just paid the bills right there. Wow. You gotta love that though, that's fun. It's like a painting right there with the clouds like that. Bro, that's insane. Yeah, no big deal. This is only like this. Yeah. This is one of the best positioned sunsets you could possibly get. Am I going over? What's that? Oh, this? Oh, yikes. We gotta get a through the grass shot here.
okay.
Wow.
Nuzzle. Your nose is just like, yes. Beautiful. And give a kiss. And then.
Oh, dude, with the wind. Oh my God. Dude.
Oh, so good. This way. Oh God, almost dropped. Yeah. And then just like give a couple kisses if you can, yeah. Yeah, there you go. We're Spider-Manning it. Yeah! Oh, so cute. Okay, here. Do whatever you gotta do.
Or is this the thumbnail? Caw.
Okay, Jen, give her some kisses. 1, 2, 3. mostly just thought
That's the ending shot right there. Not that panning, not panning that into the sun for the final shot. Like that's got to be like one of these.
I'm so pissed because that's what I wanted.
Like that's the thumbnail, right? Oh, it's getting windy, man. Oh no. We don't want it to be windy. Because it's just gonna vanish. That's not good. We're trying to do the smoke bomb photos right now, but it's really windy.
Ready, set, go! They're working on it.
It's the most epic.
This is incredible.
It's a race.
It's a race, yeah. I see smoke. I see fire.
Get out of there!
Oh!
Get out of there! Chemicals!
Ooh, there we go. There we go.
So pretty! 1, 2, 3, go! This is fun. I want to do this at every wedding. Got 2! Oh, yeah!
Save yourself!
Put your temples together.
that one off the edge.
I know you gotta play close to it.
Fuck that green one. There he goes. Back up, back up, back up. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. There it is. There it is. Whoa! Hey, there we go! The wind triggered it or something.
Green's got another few minutes.
Green one said, I heard you. I heard you. I'll show you.
And that's it. Thank you so much for watching this episode and or all the other episodes in this BTS series. This was my first time trying it out, like I said in the beginning, so I learned a lot. I had no idea what I was doing when I went into this and what the direction was going to be. I learned a lot while editing, and I know kind of how I'm going to try to do it the next time. Who knows, maybe by the time this video came out, I would have already shot one. But let me know in the comments below what you guys liked to see, what you didn't like to see, something that you would like to see more of. All that kind of stuff. You know what to do. And until next time, take her easy.